I'm back in Disco Elysium. And we are going to do what the union leader told us to do, but first I'm a little thirsty. How do I take the alcohol? How do I take a sip? How do I take a sip, please? Dang it all. I want to sip it. F1 is the help thing. Tools. Oh, substances can be administered during dialogues. Only during dialogues? I'm so bad at this game. Well, let's talk with her, see if we can take a substance.
RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I want to... Oh. Well, okay. Well, that's just... Do you see that? Do you see that? I have to be below it, huh? I just wanted to drink. And we'll take some of that. Ah, excellent. Let's see. I have some questions for you, lady.
What can I help you with?
What's with the graffiti above you? What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
The street sign says to fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Mm-hmm.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
It's not loving.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
And who are you exactly, lady?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Mm-hmm.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's more to you than that.
Is there?
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
Yes. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Really? In the chair? Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
The greenhouse, I believe, is where we were supposed to go for the union leader, right?
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Sure.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Soon. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Sure, sure.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Well, I'll see you later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Mm-hmm. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
No visible annoyance. Well, thank you, Gardener.
Really? None. Maybe just a tiny bit of annoyance.
Well, thank you. That should make her feel much better. Half-light. Wait, what was half-light? That's the fear or flight or fight response. All right, let's equip the gloves because we have no other gloves to use, so might as well. And then endurance, maybe? No, I do like the shivers. All right. Let's go look at the snow in the wheelbarrow. Yeah. Let's get the tools out of Kim's car. Last time I did this, I wanted to roleplay not getting the tools.
A motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Right, I only got the tools that we needed, but I'm thinking my guy... He uses tools. He's got interfacing
Vapor
and...
emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Yeah, cool. He needs to be prepared for this job he's doing. He's breaking into someone's house or something. Just using a key to open the door? Well, we'll find out.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Yes, check episode 2 if you want to see all
In the
this.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio, a scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
All right. We're pulling out the pull-out toolbox. Should I do anything here? I do have interfacing. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case.
Let's take it all.
The prybar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Cold and heavy. Like truth.
Like truth, like our
You feel
gun,
like
I'm
you're
thinking.
united with truth once more.
Right? The truth of being able to hurt someone.
Useful for opening all sorts
Yep.
of doors and lids.
All right, what is it going to say about chain cutters and flashlight, I wonder?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Especially belts. Interesting.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
I'm just now noticing Caprice Kinema. What? That's what all of these have said? Wait. Oh, is that like the car? Yeah, this has always been like the name. Like when we talk with someone, this is the name. So this is the motor carriage. Okay.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Fantastic. Thank you, perception and interfacing and physical instrument, for explaining those tools to me.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Well, let's just run our fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Well done, Kim. Well, let's release the handle.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
This feels good. Let's tap on the fuel preheater gauge. I like
and the soft
getting a
glow
feel for the
as you
machinery in
tap
this
on the
game.
gauge. The indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
He jingles his keys.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
That is what he meant. Should I pick up the radio and I was supposed to call in my badge? Nope. Close the door. Things have been going just fine with hiding our problems from Kim. We're not gonna start embarrassing ourselves now. What do I have in the tools? Okay, pry bar, chain cutters, flashlight. Let's go. Alright, what's over here? Trash can? Oh, and here, there's so many things to look at. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Well, that's a job for someone who needs money. I'm fine. Rue de Saint-Guilain 8B. Is that where... Oh, man. What was her name in the first episode? In a second, I guess. Lena. Yeah. Okay, and I haven't done this episode, so... Or this save, I should say.
You
I haven't
see a
done this
set of
save.
tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
And we're wearing our sunglasses, which gives us visual calculus. Let's reconstruct the movement. I said medium last time.
The tire tracks were
Hey.
left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
The writing in this game is so good. The message written in the language of burnt rubber. So we started here, we crashed, we reversed, and we turned. Started here, huh? So a car parked here and then tried to get away in a hurry? Like they killed someone and were trying to flee the scene of the crime?
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there.
Mm-hmm.
And then accelerated straight into the fence.
Mm-hmm. What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
Barely stopping before. Like, they didn't hit the adjacent building.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
Car drove through this fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
The fact that a car drove through a fence makes it a motor carriage-friendly city, huh? You think it's connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
I guess we need to find out when the fence broke, because if it was more than 7 days ago, that was before the traffic jam, I think. Oh no, I decided we talked with one guy in the traffic jam. He said he was there for 7 days, but that doesn't mean the traffic jam has only been there for 7 days. Just that he joined the traffic jam at that time.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Yeah, I'll do that if I find the time. I think I got it. Well, let's go talk with Kuno, I guess. Hey, stop throwing stuff. My crime scene. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Ugh. All right. Yeah, we got to talk with Kuno. Tell him to stop first.
Kuno's got this.
A boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. And he's still high, huh?
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
I love the Nappa Gumpy Kuno. A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Right.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Ride the lightning, Kuno. Man, 12 years old, huh? Or can't be more than 12 years old.
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno.
No, not the rake.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener.
Oh.
He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah, let's go with that. You got a good hand, kid.
What? You want to fuck Kuno now?
Say nothing.
What's the matter? Kuno's got you cornered. Nothing to say.
He's swaying from side to side like a vicious rooster. All right, Kim knows that we should not get involved.
Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up. What was that, Kuno?
Is Kuno Ease, Kuno S, Kuno Ease, is that a girl?
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
I don't know. I don't have time for this. Well, let's have Kim. Maybe Kim has some more ideas.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Yes.
You will see.
You will see. Nope, I don't have time for this. All right, carry on. Let me know when you sober up. Is this the... yeah, where are we supposed to go? It was behind here, right? The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Ladders for kid. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Someone's trying to grow herbs. How do I get through? Tab. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Look up at the winch. Is that where we're supposed to go? Or is it boarded up? The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Yeah, what is that?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
They're too orderly. I wonder if this is the door we're supposed to go to. This is kind of where I thought the door was, like, when it was described to me. Let's pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
It's interesting, though, that they didn't tell me about that. Well, does the key work?
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Okay, wait, I just need to see what the open apartment door. The basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard. Huh. The door is behind the greenhouse in the yard. This is not behind the greenhouse. This is like in front of the greenhouse, right? Okay, just let me go run over here, see where we're supposed to go. Maybe that's the basement door. How do I get over there? Huh. Maybe we go through the shed and it opens up behind there. First of all, what's all this stuff? Oh, I can't get to here? Interesting. Yeah. This place is a maze. Alright, well, let's investigate. Like Kim said, this is not the door we were supposed to go in. Oh, flashlight. Flashlight. Excellent. Oh, that's so awesome how it follows the mouse. Sweet. Let's go over here. An empty tube of magnesium supplement, eh? But it's empty. Darn. That looks like a ladder up, but let's check these things out first. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart.
Oh.
It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh my.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Well, someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner. Yeah, he wants me to go up there.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
I don't need that. I've been into the industrial harbor. Oh, I can't... Seriously? The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. F-A-L-N? That's actually a F-A-L-N slogan from an aggressive youth-oriented campaign. Huh. Pig's head. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. And what's up here? Money? Money. Alright, well, let's take the ladder up and out. Interesting. Can we climb down? The barrels are half full of rainwater. Huh. Aha! I can! Oh, this is exciting. Take Nosafed, okay. We are finding so many charges and things. Oh, I can't get over here? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. This doorway is gonna collapse soon. Ah! Look out, Kim. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. And, what was this? Postcard. Grand Quran 37. Let's see what it is, I guess. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jam Rock Quarter. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Yeah, I remember the Quran was mentioned in the Shivers episode we got last time. Okay, more money. Excellent. And what now? So I guess now I can climb up, like, these boxes. Oh, this is up top. Yes, baby. Let's go. Thank you. What do we have here? Just the money. Empty bottles? Come on. Let me put the flashlight away. Makes it a little hard to see. That was it, huh? Thought there was more. From below, it looked like there was more. Alright, so... Okay. Okay, that was it. And now we can somehow... climb down? Darn. Okay. Well, that was a fun little excursion to get money, and not really sure what else. I guess the card. Let's see what's in here. There's got to be a way behind the greenhouse, right? Was there a way into the greenhouse? The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. R for Revachol, the light above descending is like the country's motto? I don't know.
This trash container is locked.
Alright, I know how to get in there. We need to equip the crowbar.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says Whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
It is a container.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
You're prioritizing it.
The Jamrock Shuffle. How do we get the lock open? I know how to do it, but I guess I'll just say... How do we get the lock
Try
open?
using a prybar, the one you took from my motor carriage.
Let's do that. No or.
Did someone say prybar?
Wait, is it a crowbar? It's a prybar, right? Fuck yeah, prybar.
Prybar, prybar. Your palms yearn its cold touch to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
So many times, apparently. No or. Prybar, Lieutenant.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Kim.
Ask the manager. Bullshit.
Oh,
Go
man.
straight for the prybar and pry this baby wide open.
That is a tough one. All right, force time. Jam the tool under the lid and pull.
You stick the prybar into the fissure beneath the lid and push down. It doesn't take much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way. You can open the lid now.
Oh, baby. Man, we got a couple of lucky ones this episode, right? That was 40%. The fence, car into the fence thing was 40%.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, come on. Inland Empire? Pff, open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Nope. We shall continue.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
I guess we'll start at the top. Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Did I throw these things away?
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Fair enough. Let's dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Okay, let's pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh, our trousers suck, I think. Let's grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Is perception speculating that they have been they were in contact with the deceased for about 2 days after his death? Because that's a long time. And then someone took them off and strung him up in the tree? Maybe whoever strung him up in the tree wasn't the one who murdered him?
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Or he was hanging up on the tree and then someone pulled his pants down? That sounds like something Kuno would do, I guess.
Drop them in here, officer.
Is it weird that I was hoping I could wear those pants? Yeah, hold on. By early stages, you mean these were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes. I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days.
I understand. Yeah, so whoever took the pants off weren't the killers, probably. Let's bag the trousers for evidence.
Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
He's hanging by a belt, isn't it? Isn't he? That's probably it. All right, another evidence bag. Let's keep looking.
Something slimy catches your eye.
So let's reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Yep, we'll bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
Okay, so he was definitely wearing light armor. I wonder how common that was for security. Maybe he was more military than company security.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
We need to ask the kids who put them here, but I'm sticking with him. Let's not confront that force. Yeah, you think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe? Like Gart, that black bastard Gart?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
We don't necessarily know they had the key. Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
But the mug, I'm getting that mug
You
too.
pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
In antique.
only in its social sensibility.
We'll take it.
You've acquired an interactable item.
Interactable item.
Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
I'm so excited to see what I can do with it after I search the food waste. Gross.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What's this? What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Oh, excellent.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Well, this sounds interesting.
Not just any man's. This dense cursive, it's yours.
Well, that's exciting. Great job passing that challenging check. Barely.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, can't be.
Yes, it is. Look,
Darn it.
this plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
Miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. Yeah, where the cracks are showing. I think Kim can tell we're not all there.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Someone from the Whirling must have thrown it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime, or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
I think we're finished.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Let's close the lid.
Container sounds a muffled gong.
Gong. Whew.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yeah, let's leave. Wow. Okay, well, we're not really any closer to getting into the apartment door, the basement door behind the greenhouse. I can see where it is. I just don't know how to get there. Probably we go around, like we go north and then we come in from the west side or something. But should I see what's... Let's see. Interact. Wait, how do I use the interact? Hang on. Sorry. The interact button is just the click, right? Where does it say interact? Controls? Sorry. Oh, wait. Controls are right there. Yeah, interact is clicking. So I don't know why it says use the interact to inspect the book, because... Oh, we click there? Yeah, we click there. Oh, okay, okay. No, I'm not going to read that. Let's interact with a mug first.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content. I'm so curious.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Huh. Yeah, this mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Fair enough. All right, and then the damaged ledger. It's full of notes written in some man's dense cursive.
It's
We'll
the
interact,
legend
I
found
suppose.
in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
And I think I got it.
Right. What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A graffito that says defeated. I think you catch the drift.
All right, what's the clip? We don't care about a clip. What's the white papers?
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Summarize.
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Okay, so it is 58. Sorry, 51. I don't know the first two digits of that year, but something 51. And yeah, we have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Let's commit to paper.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
I'll choose the pencil.
onto the paper with a brash free hand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
That was weird. The voiceover cut out the first 7 words, right? Okay, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
Inspect the victim's body.
Didn't do that, did I?
Interview the cafeteria manager.
Do that, did I? Cross out the ones you've already finished. I didn't do any of that, right?
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say.
Did I do any of those?
And you.
I very specifically did not do those 2 things, right?
And a fuck you to you too. That last
Wait.
one cuts a slash right through the paper.
Did that just heal our morale? What happened? I need to rewatch that. And a fuck you to you, too. The last one cuts a slash right through the paper.
You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion.
Okay, so yeah, we were healing our morale by completing that stuff.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man?
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Is he being sarcastic?
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted it out.
All right, I'll take that. Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm done expecting
You
these.
don't exactly
We'll do it later.
close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Okay, so case files were in white. Let's look at the yellow papers. What are those?
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
Okay.
Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Tell me more about misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Can we fine people? That'd be excellent. Station call? I don't know what that is.
These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Right, I see. That's telling someone to appear at the station. Okay.
All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute.
And the field autopsy?
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
All right, enough of these.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Yeah, you really hand field autopsies to dead guys, huh? Good joke, you.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Huh. All right, so case files, forms, clipboard?
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
Let's shake the ledger. Who knows?
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh, really?
And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps.
Well, let's take a peek.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Let's open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Yes.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee, slowly,
Do that, please.
the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Yeah, slide the drawer open.
without resistance
I'll be fine.
or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Let's pick up the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revershol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
I'm guessing we did this with a certain ex-someone. Let's pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Let's not smell. Let's just open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Must be a memory, yeah?
Harry, it begins. You're already reading.
Not my
I
name.
wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
This Harry sounds delightful.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
There's plenty.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways, I guess. Wow. Did we die? Did we lose? The end?
There is nothing. Again. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Nice and quiet.
Is it? The world is gone. You are no longer reacting to outward stimuli, yet still,
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
Nah, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
The shadow. Sounds cool.
Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Okay, tell him what?
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
I don't understand. What am I supposed to tell him? Smelled so nice. The apricot chewing gum. I was supposed to smell the thing, wasn't I? Smelled so nice, sure.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
We're not hairy, so we'll just lie there.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
I'm not coming back.
Oh, but you are. They're pouring something on you. Something in you.
Oh no, what are they pouring in me?
It's delicious.
Delicious.
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil.
Hello
Cold
again.
water runs down your chin.
Hello again, old friend. The car.
Drink. Water.
Sure.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Yeah, we're drinking.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter
Full
of
health.
cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
What happened?
I was dehydrated. It won't happen again.
Right.
Hands you the waterlogged remains of your ledger. More waterlogged than it used to be?
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
All right, I'll do that. That's got to do it. Till next time, y'all take care.